Hello and welcome to We Love Betting. Hugh Wilson here for individual team bets, and by the request of Chris Graham, I am wearing a beanie hat to help Mark O'Hare start a little trend on YouTube. Looking at last week, we had Blackpool score over 1.5 goals away at Reading, and the Tangerines just really didn't get going. Hit the post, but had very few chances, and it was one-way traffic. Unfortunately, so the 17-5 shots didn't come anywhere near, but I'd still go with it again if I got offered it. This week we're going to go back down to League One, and we're going to look at Colchester versus Port Vale, and we're going to be opposing Port Vale, who have just appointed on a full-time basis Rob Page as the permanent manager after a successful caretaker spell. I think he got 3 wins out of 8, which is fairly good going if you're a Port Vale fan. We're going to side with Colchester this week. They themselves had a managerial change. Joe Dunn left in September and Tony Humes took over, and he's certainly done a pretty good job. Colchester only beaten once in the last 7 league matches, which reads well. They're currently 14th in League One on 17 points. And it's looking good, I must say. They've got the likes of Freddie Sears firing on all cylinders, 7 goals already this season. 7 different players have netted for the squad, with 5 of them getting more than 1 goal. So it's looking good, and I've seen them a few times on highlights, and they're not struggling for goals, it must be said. And that is where we're going to concentrate on this week. The over 1.5 goals bet for Colchester at even money with Coral seems like a fantastic price, which we must take advantage of. Looking at Port Vale, after winning their opening away game 3-1 at Doncaster, they haven't won since, losing 5 of their last 7. They've conceded 2 or more goals in 4 of their last 6 away games, which is just horrible stuff for Robert Page. He's going to have to sort that out if Port Vale are to stay in the division come the end of the season. Looking at a couple of Colchester stats, they've scored 2 or more goals in 6 of their last 7 games, which is brilliant reading for Humes. He must be absolutely delighted with this side, who have won their last 2 home games, 2-1 against Fleetwood and Chesterfield. So they're not playing poor side. They're being some very strong opposition, and they're scoring goals against these strong oppositions as well. So I think that's where we want to head this weekend. The outright price for Colchester is 11 to 10, but I prefer backing them on the over 1.5 goals market, especially when you consider they've netted 2 goals against the likes of Peterborough and Sheffield United and still not won the games. So it's a safer bet at even money in this match. So it's over 1.5 goals for Colchester against Port Vale at even money with Coral. Enjoy your weekend.